Chaver b'siyata d'shmaya, the Kavod, the Hilig Shabbos. I was just listening to Rav Joey Shear, and he was speaking about how in the base medrash of Rav Yitzchak Mai Morgenstern, they have sidurim that involve yichudim, that have yichudim, um, shemos of Hashem that we picture, that we bring into action, that we visualize, that we connect with each other, and it's a whole avoda. And the reason why he said this, the reason why he brought it up in his shir is because why is it allowed for every single person to be able to go through these sidurim, to go through this avoda, to get involved with such things, with yichudim? You would think it's only for the highest of the high. Ami, great seeing you. You would think yichudim is for the highest of the high. But Rav Yitzchak Mar Morgenstern says, and this is based off of Rav Joey, he says, if the Yitzhahara is attacking us in crazy, relentless ways, it's not stopping. It's bringing us down to the pits. It's not stopping to fight us and to throw punches and to give us doubt and to instill fear and anxiety and the malshinim and everything. So Rav Joey and Rav Yitzchak Mar Morgenstern say that you have to fight it back with insanity of yichudim, insanity of these avodas, of learning, secrets of the Torah, of doing such things, So, I'm thinking, Chanukah, Chanukah, Mamish Chanukah. We have the holiest days of the year, Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur, and we're working our best. We're working our best to return to ourselves, to return to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to return to the Jewish people, to return to the oneness, the circle of Am Yisrael, the mikvah of Am Yisrael. But it's so hard to keep this going. And even while we're in it, obviously there's all the questions, there's all the doubts, the Yitzhahara and all that. But when we leave this tekufa, it's a little bit scary, right? We enter into the world again. Our day to day, we're running from place to place. The people are running, the world is running, and we get caught up in the world, and we get distracted, and we think, okay, can we continue to Shuvah? Can we continue the light, bring down this light of Yom Kippur, Rosh Hashanah, practically in our lives every single day, right? Teshuvah is not a one-time thing; it's every single moment, right? We're about Teshuvah. Every single moment we're doing Teshuvah. But do we really believe it? How can we bring it down? How can we do it? How can we do it? Comes Chanukah, comes Zos Chanukah Farkane. And Zos
What
Chanukah,
about Sukkot?
what?
What about Sukkot?
Sukkot. I don't know the secrets of Sukkot yet. You clearly do. I'm just beginning to learn the secrets of Hanukkah. It becomes Zos Hanukkah. And honestly, I don't know, Kevra. Are we still living in last year's Zos Hanukkah or reset it? I'm not sure if there's like this, you know, um, this vacancy. Like, clearly we've been living last year's Zos Hanukkah up until Rosh Hashanah or Yom Kippur, whatever it is. But now, are we waiting until this coming Hanukkah to then live the light of that Zos Chanukah for the rest of the year until this Tekufa? I don't know. Oh,
Hanukkah doesn't end, Jack. It's the same thing.
what?
The same thing. It's the same. It's the same Hanukkah.
It's the
Each year, the light gets stronger and stronger.
Mamish. Okay, so it's the same thing, and it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So we love Hanukkah. We count down to Hanukkah, 73 days until Hanukkah. Ami's putting into the chat the whole thing. But can we get excited about the Teshuvah every single day? Can we really believe Hanukkah is every single day? Can we really believe Zos Hanukkah is every single day? We're accessing that life of Zos Hanukkah. It's not just this vort that we share every single year. Of we go to the 100th floor, Rabbi Biederman, the vort of the Rishner, where Zos Hanukkah, right, is screaming to all Jews, go in the elevator, go to the highest floor, and step out. All you have to do is step out. But you know what the saddest thing in the world is? We stay in the elevator. We don't think it's that easy to just step out. So that's the vort that we share in Zos Chanukah. But how do we live this every single day? How do we dream every single day? What, Ami? You don't have to raise your hand, by the way.
I'm not raising my hand. I'm not raising my hand. I was waiting for a moment.
All right. What's good?
I know you're talking about Hanukkah, but as I Sukkot, Hanukkah, the board every year, I think about that. If the shofar doesn't wake you up, Sukkot, you shake the lulav to wake you up. If that doesn't shake you, then you turn the light on. Hanukkah's the light you turn on to wake you, hopefully wakes you up.
Mm. Yo, that's a Torah. That's a Torah.
She quoted, so in the past, I don't remember where he quoted
That's
it
a
from.
Torah. That's a Torah. Gewalt. Verslavsky, we're learning about Hanukkah. How can we continue? How can we continue to shuva every single day? How can we live with this every single day? How can it not just be a 10-day thing? How? We say Zos Hanukkah is 8 above nature. We live with it the whole year. We count down towards Hanukkah, and
Hanukkah's mikvah for the eyes.
it's an amazing thing. But how do we draw it in? How do we draw all these holidays into our lives every single moment? How do we
Tell
live
me,
and believe into Teshuvah? What?
tell me.
I don't know. That's what we're learning tonight. Okay.
Jack,
Stupid
Well,
Hanukkah
question.
is the mikvah
oh,
represents.
cliffhanger! By the way, you think we're learning it all tonight? No, we're on this journey. We're going to be building Kalim until the rest of our lives to try to understand one secret of Zos Hanukkah. Mamish. Okay.
Jack,
Yeah.
is that so Hanukkah open up in front of you?
All right, it's the soul of Hanukkah. We're going through it all. And by the way, we got reinforcements. We got Rapinson. We got
I don't
Fire
have
up
that one.
there. We got everything. Okay, we got the reinforcements, but the Chevra.
So Hanukkah, I think you quote something. I was
What?
about to say, sorry, I don't want to cut you
How do
off.
you know the first page?
No, but does he quote the, sorry, jump on you, a question. Does he quote the Hanukkah is the mikvah for the eyes?
Do you know the Sefer by heart?
No,
Did you just look at the Sefer?
no, I remember it from the
Oh,
past.
okay. So Amelia is revealing the secrets. We're going to be speaking about fixing the eyes, where we fix our eyes clearly. Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur, mikvahing the eyes, the whole thing. We see Yidden in new ways. We see ourselves in new ways. We're starting fresh, fresh. How do we keep this going? So shining eyes. This is also tefillah. When the lowest person in the Chevra, we have to open up our hearts. This is the deepest Torah that we're about to learn ever.
Which page?
On page 19.
Right.
When the lowest person in the world was a child, he was dreaming about being the holiest, most glorious person in the world. But something happened. Someone destroyed his dream and he gave up on the world. And here, Rav Shlomo wants us to open up our hearts. On Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, we are doing teshuvah. We repent and we regret all of our mistakes. This is holy, but it's not the ultimate fixing. The ultimate fixing is when God gives me back the vision I had of myself, of what I could be in this world. That's what Hanukkah is. Chavra gets even deeper. Gets even deeper. Oh my gosh, we're just entering into the soul of Hanukkah. Why did we fail? Why did we fail at this? Why is it so hard for us to make it in this world? Because the world doesn't usually help. Nobody really encourages our dreams. On Hanukkah, God gives us back our vision. Our eyes begin to once again be connected to our dreams. Do we really know what a real friend is? So it might say, pays for the pizza for Sunday Night Football. I don't know. Or gives a good word, gives compliments, gives a ride to Tel Aviv or whatever. What's a real friend, Kabra? I don't know, the random examples. I don't know what's going on in my head. Did I say pay for pizza on the Sunday Night Football? What am I saying? Rods, is that my first time calling you Rods too? Oh my gosh, what's going on? Oh, vey. A real friend is someone who gives us back our vision, who gives us back that dream. If someone can bring us back the dreams that we once had, he's our best friend in the world. This is what Chanukah does. This is why Chanukah is the greatest, deepest holiday in the world. On Chanukah, God gives us back our dreams. Now we're thinking, okay, this is cute, but practically, how does this work? Why? Like how? How do we get back our dreams on Chanukah? How do we live with this every single day of the year? Zos Chanukah. Rosh Shlomo wants us to know the deepest depths. When God created the world, he had a dream for it. What happened to his dream? On Chanukah, we give back God his dream. How do we do this? When we see somebody else's light, we make a bracha. We are fulfilling God's dream. This is sourced in Tractate Sukkah and Rambam, Hilchos Chanukah. His dream, making bracha on other people. His dream was that people should say blessings over each other's light. God's dream was that people would love each other and that it would blow people's minds when they see somebody else's beauty. Let's look at the first two brothers in the world. What was the problem with Cain and Eva? Imagine Cain would have said to God, it's true that I'm not enough to bring my sacrifice to you, but I'm so glad that you receive my brothers. How can I ever thank you for giving me a brother who is so holy? Do you even know what would have happened? His sacrifice would have reached even higher than Abel's. But Abel was also imperfect. We can ask, Abel, why are you so happy that God received your sacrifice? Why aren't you crying over your brother's sacrifice that was rejected? Why didn't you go to Cain and say, I'm so sorry that God didn't receive yours? I'll tell you something stronger. If Abel would have said to God, thank you very much for receiving my brother's sacrifice, but I don't want you to take mine unless you receive my brother's also. Don't you know what would have happened? There would have been a redemption in the world. About Chanukah, and this is where we're going to end. It says, mitzvah ner Chanukah ish ubesa. The mitzvah of the light of Chanukah is for a man and his whole household. We say to God, Ribbana Sha'olam, unless our children's light will burn forever, we don't want to live. We walk down the streets of the world and we see somebody else's little light and we say, Ribbana Sha'olam, unless this light burns forever, we don't want to live. What a world it would be. Everybody had a dream. On Chanukah, each of us can get it back. And just also to connect it to what we're living in now and nowadays. Think about all the dreams that have just been destroyed. All the dreams. The amount that people could have accomplished in this world, making it a better place, a peaceful place, a place of unity, a place of love, of kindness. This is the secret of Chanukah. So, Chaver, Bezrat Hashem, B'Shem Kol Yisrael, we should live with the dreams of the fallen ones. We should live with those dreams. Really think about it, even for one moment. And Mamesh, Bezrat Hashem, we should be Zocha. Questions, comments, please feel free. We have to go in 30 seconds.
Oh, Jack, yeah, I have something. Thor Pinson, Yom Kippur Sukkot revealing on Chanukah on Yom Kippur. We asked him to pick me up because I fall upon Sukkot. We realized we have nowhere else to fall outside of Hashem. We don't go out of.
On
We
Sukkot.
don't go outside.
Ay, ay. I think you shared this once, or we learned to hear that I think the Kutzker, I think says that when a Jew falls falls in Hashem's lap.
Yeah.
Well, Farkane, anything to add before we go? 30 seconds.
I like it. I like the
Thank
message.
you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's
Thanks for
live with our
sharing.
dreams. Let's recapture our dreams, Kabra, and let's rebuild them. Let's live with them. Let's believe in them. And let's fire it up. This is the only thing we want. Be well, Kabra. Be
Good.
well. Bye.
Yeah.